Hello class, this is Professor Quigley. I'm currently taking a stroll through my neighborhood on my Segway. So if I fall, worst case we'll get a nice funny video. But hopefully I won't. But my intent for making this video for you today is to highlight that I want to make a change in the way we help each other. So true story, when you get a job and you work as a software engineer, laziness is a good thing. And as a hiring manager myself, I am actually looking for someone who can come in and be lazy. What do I mean by that? I know that if you embrace laziness, that you'll be a good developer, because a good developer is going to see something that somebody does over and over and over every single day, and they're going to write a piece of code that will automate that and make it so that way other people's lives will be easier. In upcoming weeks, you'll learn about functions, parameters, arguments, object-oriented programming, and all that stuff. We're not there yet. But for now, just know that we should be in the mindset to where we are looking for opportunities to make our life easier. And so I'm going to do that right now. Rather than emailing your professor, me, and asking me a question, it looks like my Segway just died here. So I'll finish this on foot the old-fashioned way. But rather than emailing your professor every single day, hey, I got a question about this one, I got a question about this one, and then we have this slow back and forth conversation, I want you to ask your questions in the discussion threads. I'm not talking about the Ask the Professor section. I'm talking about the actual week, whatever it is, discussion threads. No matter what the question is, ask it there. And here's why. Everybody's going to have that same question. So yes, I'm going to embrace laziness. I'm not going to want to answer the same question hundreds of times. I want you to ask it in there, so that way you might not even have to ask it. You might even see that it's already there in the discussion threads. But here's what I'm going to do for you for helping me. I am going to ask the grading assistant to give you full credit on your discussion threads if you ask a question or if you respond. So you still have to make your initial post, you still have to make your response, but your initial post could be, hey, I'm working on this problem, I'm stuck at this part, here's what I've tried, I just don't get it, can someone help me out? And if you come in there and respond to somebody else and give them the answer, I'm not talking about just copy and paste and give them the answer. I'm talking about if you could explain to them, here's how you do it, here's why, try doing this, then you'll get credit for participating in the discussion threads. The reality is that you don't get any cheaper tuition for taking this class online. If this was an on-site class, we would absolutely be talking about these assignments and these challenge activities together. We would absolutely be raising our hands and asking questions. So I want to continue that conversation online and try to recreate that experience. So just to recap, if you have questions, ask them in the discussion thread. That's going to help me because I'm only going to have to answer the same question a couple times. Moreover, it's going to help you because you're going to get credit for your discussions. So if you have any questions, let me know. Just remember, I'm gonna capture this by saying this is not cheating, it's learning. So as long as you put an answer to a problem in the discussion threads, long as you wrap it around an extra couple sentences where it's like, this is why, and we're learning from it, then I'm okay. But if you just ask a question and sharing answers, it's just going to be this vicious cycle where people aren't going to be learning and they're just going to have this expectation that I can come in here and all my questions will be answered. You have to learn this because everything that you learn this week is going to apply to next week. So let's make sure we're learning and let's make sure we're helping each other out. Take care.